My name is Kirsty HRABOVSKY. I'm the head of Prep and I'm delighted to take you on this virtual tour today. Victoria College was established in 1857 and has been here on our Cranmore site since the 1970s. Looking at the historical records, the prep school was first mentioned in 1947 and has a long and encouraging history with Victoria College Senior School. The prep school comprises of a preschool and P1 through to P7. The girls in the prep are happy, confident and articulate pupils who embody our ethos of caring, understanding and mutual respect for one another. Through our tour today, I hope that you will get a flavour of what Victoria College is like, and I would love to introduce you to the staff and pupils as we make our way around. Come, let's have a look at Victoria College. Well, our educational journey begins in preschool. Preschool is a year before formal primary education begins. Our preschool caters for a maximum of 24 girls, aged from 3 to 4 years old, and runs from 8:45 a.m. to 2 p.m. each day. Whilst the girls are in preschool, it's a very busy day. We try to plan purposeful learning opportunities for them through structured play and small group activities. We make sure that the children have plenty of opportunities to speak to one another, to mix with adults and peers, and to learn through discovery. Our preschool class is led by Mrs McGlinchey, the class teacher, and is overseen by Mrs MOFFITT, our early years leader.
Our day in preschool is just filled with lots of fun and interesting activities to keep your child engaged throughout the day. We love to play in the sand tray with water, Play-Doh, paints. We love to do different art activities, do jigsaws and building blocks and even some small world activities. These are really to develop your child's language and communication skills, to develop their gross motor skills and to develop their fine manipulative skills.
Outdoor play is as important for children's learning as indoor activities, and that's why here at Victoria College Prep School, when the children start in preschool, they have extended periods of time for outdoor play, and activities are planned that vary each week and are based on the children's interests to support their learning across the whole curriculum, and in particular their understanding of the world around us, their personal, social and emotional development, and of course their physical development. As well as regular outdoor activities, we have regular forest school sessions as well here in our forest grounds in the college.
Well, we're now entering into the prep school and beginning with primary 1. In primary 1, this is when the girls begin their educational journey, and we try to make it as fun and busy a classroom as possible. Each of our prep classes will hold 26 pupils as a maximum, and with the added adult assistance in P1, this means that we can work at small groups to get to know the pupils really well. We try to make sure that we are enhancing the pupils' learning experiences by targeting areas that need development and encouraging the girls' strengths. Inside P1, you'll see that we have lots of playful experiences for the girls. We have a well-resourced and purposeful learning curriculum for the girls, and they really benefit from learning from one another. Mrs McLucky is our P1 teacher and our Key Stage leader.
I have the privilege of joining your daughters on their very first year of their formal school journey. P1 is a very special year. It is the beginning of the foundation stage in the Northern Ireland curriculum, and this is a very natural progression from what your daughters will have learned in their preschool environments. This is the year, as well as learning to develop their physical and their musical and artistic talents, that your little girls will learn the rudiments of learning to read. They will also learn to form their letters correctly, and many of them will actually be starting to write independently as we progress through the year. It is also the year when all those number, rhymes and stories that you learned when you were in preschool, they are then put into use and applied within our mathematical curriculum.
Pupils continue to develop and enhance their learning experiences here in primary 2. We have a very practical curriculum that allows the girls an opportunity to really develop those core skills that they picked up in Primary 1. Although the girls by this stage are counting, spelling and reading independently, they're still ready for the challenge of more group work and independent activities. They enjoy a wide and varied curriculum with sports, arts, drama and music timetabled for each week.
In Prep 2 we have lots of fun doing lots of practical activities. We find if we can engage the girls in an enjoyable way, doing practical maths and literacy, they gain an awful lot of confidence. It's lovely to see that they try things practically that they might not commit to paper. It gives them lots of opportunities to develop their thinking skills and problem solving. It's just lovely when we can see them discussing and negotiating and doing lots of decision making. And the bonus, of course, is that they really enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Judith Thompson and I'm the Prep 2 teacher and the arts coordinator. The arts makes up a very important part of our school curriculum from Prep 1 right up to Prep 7. The girls perform in a range of productions throughout the year, including our Christmas performance and our school show, which is always one of the highlights in the school calendar. The girls can join the choir from Prep 3, and we have a junior prep choir made up of Prep 3 and 4 girls and a senior prep choir of Prep 5 to 7 girls. And these choirs perform throughout the year in our assemblies, at music festivals and also concerts outside of school.
Primary 3 is the beginning of Key Stage 1. By this point, the pupils are very confident in their abilities and ready for new challenges. They have a broad and varied curriculum that allows them opportunity to work as partners or small groups, as well as independently at tasks. Now that the girls have their self-belief and understanding in their ability, they're ready for the new challenges that lie ahead and relish the opportunity to take on new activities and apply concepts to their learning.
In P3 we do lots of reading activities and we're developing the girls' reciprocal reading strategies. We develop a deeper understanding of the books and the characters, and the girls take on lots of different roles. They take on clarifying roles, summariser roles, predictor roles and questioners, where they each take on a role and learn a little bit more about the story. As you can see, they are really engaged in these activities and really do enjoy them.
In P3, we just love reading. Books are central to everything that we do here. We have our class library and the girls love to choose books from the class library every week. They are developing their independence and their confidence in their reading and really starting to see themselves as readers. We're also very fortunate to have Miss Farrelly, our senior school librarian, who helps us out with topic books that link to our studies in class. She also enjoys introducing us to new authors and new illustrators, and we love going over to the senior school library to have a story with Miss Farrelly.
In this final year of Key Stage 1, the pupils in P4 are continuing to benefit from expert teaching and learning. Through small group activities and independent tasks, they're broadening their knowledge and their belief in themselves. Through visitors to the classroom and trips outside, we are able to enhance the topic learning to make sure girls understand what constitutes to a community and the impact of World War II here in Belfast. In P4, the girls have the added benefit of being able to take on a musical instrument and to take lessons independently throughout the school day.
In P4 we do lots of different numeracy lessons, but one of our favourites is our big investigation. In the big investigation across the whole school, we teach girls from P2 to P7 a range of different problem solving skills. We try to teach these using 5 different strategies, which then the girls can use to help them solve mathematical problems which they're going to encounter in real life.
As the girls progress into P5 and Key Stage 2, they continue to be taught by highly motivated and experienced staff who encourage the girls to set targets to ensure they reach their full potential and are the very best that they can be. Learning in history, geography, science and technology is enhanced through studies in early man, the invertebrates and ancient Egypt. Assessment for learning throughout the school year ensures that lessons are tailored to the girls' needs and make sure that they have all of the expert teaching that they require.
Hello, my name is Hazel Burnett and I teach French across prep from P4 to 7. We are also very fortunate to have a native Spanish speaker, Senora Gomez, who teaches Spanish across school too. We feel that teaching languages is so beneficial and confidence boosting at primary level, as the pupils all begin at the same starting point no matter what ability they are. It's a pleasure to have some of our girls who've transitioned to senior school return to say that they have felt that they've had a little bit of a head start with their language learning as they start on their secondary education.
P6 is an important year as we begin work towards transfer preparations. We work very closely with parents to ensure that we're setting reasonable targets and setting very high standards for our girls, just to give them those educational options for post-primary education. Within our P6 classroom, we always continue to offer a broad and varied curriculum. So this means that despite transfer preparations, we're continuing to offer drama, sports, arts, music, topic learning, all of those things that enhance and develop the girls' skills across the curriculum. We also have in each of our prep classrooms an interactive whiteboard, Apple TV and a set of iPads to make sure that teaching and learning can be as engaging and interactive as possible.
So ICT plays a really big part in our curriculum here in Prep, and over the past number of years we've invested heavily in new technologies to ensure that every class has a set of iPads, laptops, the use of Apple TV, and of course we've always had our interactive whiteboards. ICT within Prep is taught both as a standalone subject, but of course it filters into all areas of the curriculum to aid our teaching and learning. This year has been a really exciting year because we have invested in a new teaching resource which is providing our girls with a bigger opportunity to explore a much wider range of emerging technologies such as coding, programming, music and sound, and even virtual reality. And the girls are thoroughly enjoying these new skill sets. This resource is also ensuring that we are able to show clear progression in our teaching of ICT all the way from P1 up to P7.
And finally, we have reached P7. P7 is a very important year because this is the year that we're sitting the transfer test. The most natural progression for our girls in the prep school is to move seamlessly on into senior school. And so P7 will generally sit both the GL and the AQE transfer tests because senior school will accept a score from either of those. However, P7 is not just about testing. We continue to offer a very broad and varied curriculum to the girls throughout the year. Plus, we begin looking at the skills and opportunities they will need for a smooth transition into Year 8. We want to make sure that the girls are ready for the independent learning and organisation that's required for post-primary education. Therefore, we provide lots of group collaborative learning and opportunities to really enhance their understanding and self-belief so that they leave school feeling confident, articulate and secure in their own abilities.
So P7 is a wonderful, wonderful year, and it's lots and lots and lots of hard work. But P7 is the final year in primary school, so it's very, very special for lots of reasons. We do lots of practice for the first term on AQE and GL transfer tests, so we prepare for both types of exams. So we will do 2 tests a week, and we do some team teaching as well, and lots and lots and lots of consolidation and practice material is taught in these terms. And then we do lots of life lessons after that. So we do meaningful learning about learning for life and learning for work and physical activity. We do PE and lots of sports, netball and hockey and gymnastics and games. And we do some lessons linked with senior school, and we learn about about all the different topics and subjects that are done in senior school, and that would be things like science and technology. So it's a great year, it's a fun year, it is lots of hard work, but we do things that are very important as well for growing up.
As well as the excellent formal education presented in prep, there are a range of unique opportunities provided for the girls during their time in school. All pupils from P1 to P7 receive sports teaching from our PE instructor Mrs Henderson. In addition to having expert tuition from within school, the curriculum is further enhanced by specialist coaches leading specific lessons in hockey, gymnastics, tennis and netball. Our pupils really enjoy music and theatre and have several opportunities within the school calendar to show their talent. Each year, P3 lead our Christmas nativity, whilst the whole school show takes place at Easter time, with P7 having the main roles supported by each class. The prep choirs are very popular and have enjoyed performing alongside the senior school at the spring concert and carol service, as well as at our own school events. Pupils can enjoy a wide range of extracurricular activities from P1 to P7. These activities change each term but offer a broad choice of arts, music, sport and other interests. Wraparound care is also available for all pupils within the prep school and preschool classes. This usually operates from 8 to 8:45am as early birds and 2 to 6pm as after hours, both housed here within our own building. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this visit to Victoria College Prep School today and an opportunity just to see the wonderful teaching and learning experiences that are here for your daughter. If you have any questions or queries, please do not hesitate to contact us either by telephone or by email. Obviously, visits to the site are limited at this time, but they can be arranged by appointment. I hope that you've enjoyed visiting with us today, that we've given you a flavour of what Victoria College is all about, and I look forward to welcoming you and your daughter to the school very soon. Thank you.